Hi, I'm Jenny Mills, the librarian for the College of Health Sciences and Nursing, and in this video I'll show you a few ways to search for grant funding. First, I'll introduce the SPIN database. Belmont has a campus license for SPIN, so you can search this database for grants related to your research. It's accessible through the library website. And then I'll talk about ways to search for grants on the web through a simple Google search. Let's start with SPIN, which allows you to search for federal, non-federal, and even international funding opportunities from many sources. And with SPIN, you can search for grants that match your research criteria. You can also set up automated email alerts to notify you about new funding opportunities based on your preferences and your search parameters. SPIN is linked from the library's website and also from the Office of Grants and Sponsored Research, but I'm going to show you how to access it from the library. So here I'm on the library homepage. We have it linked on our databases page. So this is just our A to Z list of all of our databases. So I'll go to S and then just scroll down and find SPIN in that alphabetical list. The first time you access SPIN, you'll need to create a profile. So you want to click on this link here, need to create a profile, just under the login box. You don't want to sign in using institutional credentials. We don't have this set up. So click Create a New Profile, and then you'll see this screen where you can select Belmont as your institution, put in your name and your email address and select a username, and then save that information. The information will come to me and I will approve your profile so that you can take full advantage of saving options in SPIN and the automated email alerts option as well. Once you have your profile set up, you'll probably want to set up some preferences as well, and I'll show you how to do this, but you can set, for example, the applicant type. So you can indicate that you're a student, affiliated with a university. You can indicate the project type that you're looking for, that you're a citizen, a U.S. citizen or other citizen. Sometimes this will affect the results that you get. So here I'm in the SPIN database, and so here are the preferences that I was talking about, and you can see I already have some selected. So I would recommend that you select your location. You can see I already have America selected, but I'll show you how this works. Let me remove it and collapse all of this. So you can browse through the locations. So I'm going to choose Americas, and then Northern America, and then United States. You could go to Tennessee, but I'm just going to select United States and pop it over here, and now that is selected for my location. And then applicant type. You can see I have selected individual, academia, faculty member, and so on. That I'm a librarian, that I'm a woman, so you can browse through to see what might apply to you. Under project type, see, I don't think I've selected anything, but again, you can browse. Project location, again, I've selected United States. Citizenship, I did select that I'm a U.S. citizen, and I don't think I did sponsor type. So those are some of the preferences that you might select that will narrow down your results for you. And then you just have the option to do a simple text search here, just with keywords. You can exclude federal opportunities if you want. So I'm just going to search for adverse childhood experiences, see what comes up. I've got 110. So they're all here. Here's the name of the grant, the sponsor, the deadline date, and the funding amount if it's specified. And then you can click on this link and a new window will open to give you more detail. So we're still in the database here, and it's just giving you more information about this funding opportunity. And it also includes a link to the NIH where you can find even more detail and apply for this grant. You also have the option to bookmark this. So you could create maybe call it ACES group, and then it's saved. This grant is saved to that group, and you can close that and then keep looking. Okay, so that was a text search. You might also try the keyword search. And so for this type of search, you don't enter keywords into the search box. You click on select keywords and you're browsing for categories basically. And these are going to be pretty broad, much broader than the keywords that you might enter. So let me just select health here. I'm going to go to disciplines and let's just select adolescent health. And then you have all of these keywords down here at the bottom. These will change depending on what you select at the top. So I'm just going to do a broad search for adolescent health. So let me save that selection and locate funding. So there are 86 results that are tagged with this keyword of adolescent health, basically. So you can start looking through those. If any search that you like yields pretty good results, you have the option to save the search. And so you can name it something. I could name it adolescent health, or if I wanted to go back and do my ACEs search. So you name it something, and then you can say you want to receive email updates. Just do HTML, and then you can select the frequency. So I'll say weekly. And in this way, you can just get those automated emails of anything new that matches the search criteria so that you don't have to keep coming back and searching every week. So that is pretty helpful. And then lastly, there's some pretty good training videos here if you need more information on how to search spin. They're very short, couple minutes each, so you might check that out for more help. Another way to search for funding, and probably an easier way to search, and maybe even will give you better results, is just to do a Google search. And so here are some keywords that you could use when you're searching Google. So if you searched for adverse childhood experiences, if that was your research topic, and funding opportunities, or research grants, or call for proposals, you may get results from different federal or non-federal agencies, maybe smaller organizations, professional organizations, things like that. And this is a great way to find grants. You might also limit your search by domain to either .org, which will give you a lot of professional organizations, or .gov if you're looking for state or federal funding. So try some of these keywords in Google and see what kinds of results you get there. And then finally, some additional resources just to be aware of. Grants.gov is a large storehouse for a lot of different grant programs offered by the federal government. And then the National Institutes of Health also has a couple of sites that might be helpful. So you could Google either one of these offices, the second and the third bullet, to see what you can find that way. And if you need any help, please don't hesitate to reach out. My email address is just jenny.mills@belmont.edu. I would be happy to help.